Somebody missing off the picture.
We're live, man. Come on, man. It's Anything Goes podcast, man. It's your boy Sean Peoples, man. I'm here with the AGP fam, man. We're here for another exciting night. What's going on with you guys? Y'all get it? Y'all ready to talk about this conversation?
Always up to something.
Let's go.
All right, man. Let's get it started. Yeah, man, we are here on the program tonight. Got a lot to talk about, man. But first and foremost, again, say rest in peace to the victims in the Buffalo shooting, mass shooting from these white terrorists, white supremacist terrorists, that's been terrorizing America and black people for years. So rest in peace to those family members out there. The young lady was talking about the other day, Miss Roberta. She's actually mixed. I was reading up on a lot of the stories about them.
Yeah, I think she was like 30 or something like that, 32.
Yeah, remember when I was assuming that these grandmas was shopping for Sunday dinner? Well, actually, they were.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
it.
when I started reading what the family was saying, they went out to get some groceries to cook, Sunday dinner, and
By the way, man, that's crazy.
We don't want to be too sad tonight, so let's start. Razor, what's going on with you, my boy?
Yo, I'm here, man. I'm chilling. You know what, man? I'll tell you something, man. I'll admit something. Those mangoes is on point, boy.
Thank me later.
I had one. I had one today. I was like, yo.
I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about it.
Exactly.
Listen, y'all gotta hear it, man. Y'all have to hear it. I
care.
should have got some more, but I'm gonna try it tomorrow. So since I throw that in y'all face, but you know what? The weather looks great outside. The weather for the weekend, everybody's gonna
Thanks
get
to who?
Thanks to me. I like I predicted. You remember when I said I think the 60s is gone, and we're gonna transition into the summertime. Guess what?
And when you hear the big word transition, y'all heard that?
It's obvious that you also wrong again because we get 60 next week.
Come on, man, stop it. It's gonna be 70. You see that? That's what I'm talking. It just
you don't even believe in your own weather instrument. Look, what kind of dude are you?
I got my.
Are you? How you don't believe in your own instruments?
I got my barometer set up, man. I got the works, man. I put my
I
hand.
hear your astonishment setting in.
Yeah, man. I put my hand in the air.
Not the hand.
Not the hand. I knew that was a secret. Yo.
Let me. I'll let. If you want to know which way the wind is blowing, just let me know. I'll tell you.
He got a built-in barometer.
Listen, man, I got you.
All right. Lolina, what's going on with you?
Happy Thursday. I'm ready to get a little bit ratchet.
What's that, Red?
Yeah, it's my half favorite day of the week. So I'm ready to do this. This one right here is a good topic.
Let's get it percolating. I don't know what you got in your cup, OG, but we need to go ahead and pour that out before we finish the rest of the night.
You gotta be on one.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just pour it all out on the floor right there beside you.
No, I'm reluctant to. I don't want to touch a couple. Yo, what's up, man?
What's going on with you, my brother?
Yeah, over here, we living and loving life. The weather is good. It's Thursday, so it's always something good to talk about.
Definitely.
Might help somebody, might hurt somebody. It's all up to you.
I mean, take what you get, get what you take.
It's not legal advice. Don't follow it, please.
Don't blame us if,
Listen at your own risk.
Yeah, exactly.
At your own risk.
Sherry. What's going
Hola,
on with
familia.
¿Cómo está?
Bien, ¿y ustedes? Hi, y'all. Happy jueves. Happy to be here with the fam. Oh, and it's throwback Thursday, so you know I have to do a little throwback Thursday, bamboo earrings in the air.
Throw easy?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know, but
Love it, I love
happy to be here because I feel like it's gonna be a little bit ratchet because we already started that way.
Mhm.
So you know,
Agree.
you
Yeah,
know, OG, triple OG. You know,
yeah,
we're gonna watch him tonight.
yeah. I need him to get rid of that. What? That ain't green tea in the cup.
Nah.
I got a little orange
It's a
mixed in there with
green
it.
tea spot.
Orange and mint.
That sure ain't that Heineken Zero. That more like a Heineken 100.
It's the
You
real deal, huh?
you got a little
Yes.
extra white in there. That's all. Not much.
Oh, we
Is it Ray and the nephew them?
haven't seen them
On the
boys in a minute.
side.
Haven't seen them boys in a while.
This fun.
We're still friends though, guys. I haven't forgotten about it.
Still friends? Okay.
Still
Okay.
friends. We're still friends.
Yeah, man. Have y'all seen the internet's been up in a roar from last night with LeBron James' son taking his date to prom, and the honorable, great, and the almighty Dr. Umar Johnson was on a rampage last night after he saw little Bronny James with his wife, with his girlfriend.
Do we know that it's his girlfriend?
Okay, they're going to prom together.
You know, they was just going to prom. You know, like
Hey,
What
he
a
was
sisters
like,
at?
why he ain't took a bride?
Where
Why
the
he ain't
sisters
took
at?
a black girl to the prom? I was like, yo, this dude is wild.
What y'all gonna tell me? It's because of the school he go to, right?
I mean, hey, me personally, my personal opinion is I could care
I don't
less.
care
about
less,
any
man.
schools
Yeah,
there.
Right.
You know, you love who you want to love. You care about who you want to care about. See,
I think the climate that we're in now, it's just like it's almost expected that if you're black, you're gonna be with somebody black more than like the climate that when people look at it like you
not when you're
probably should.
rich.
Yeah.
Not these rich N words.
Yeah, and so
now when you got the dollar bills, you know,
and that's where I kind of have a hard time with it, you know,
they leave you for girl.
because you have a little cash. That's what you got to do.
Get down,
Yeah.
boy. Go there.
If it's being done organically and naturally, then that's cool. But if they seeking you out because you got a little change, you gotta be smart enough not to take them on.
I mean,
am I saying something wrong? I mean, you got to know if they didn't come, if you weren't their cup of tea before you had a little change, or before they knew who your parents was.
look how that's Bronny. You know, he always had change. Okay,
That's what I'm saying,
He was born filthy.
he was.
but did they know him in the beginning?
He's born with the change.
You know, did he come out and say? Did he come out and say,
I
He
think
was born shooting in the gym.
Oh, okay.
I think anybody he got with, I mean, hey, he's brown, you know, whether white, black, you know.
I mean, I think society has really got to get over it. I mean, I know it's turmoil right now. You know, these boys trying to start a race war and all kind of crazy stuff, trying to exterminate us. But we can't sink to their level in
That's
a sense.
the part. The comments is what got me.
Yo,
Because
the comments
of the fact they're kids.
Yeah,
yes.
I feel sorry for LeBron and Safari. What was Savannah? My bad.
Did he say Safari?
Yeah,
Because
Savannah.
Imagine if that was my kid, I would want
I'd be
to
up
go to
there
war
cussing.
behind them comments.
I'll be up there on everybody comment.
Yes,
going back and forth with them.
listen. Oh, baby, I'm gonna make time.
I'll be
Yes.
asking for smoke.
Yeah, I mean
And that's exactly what. Somebody wants smoke today. Okay, I got time.
I'll be like Bronny. I'm out of the playoffs. I don't got nothing to do.
But yeah, them comments was. I mean,
They'll
it's
be wrong if they go back and be like, "Well, your broke kids can't do nothing." Now they'd be wrong if they go back and say that.
Yeah, but I mean, you date who you want to date, man. We're already, like Sherman said, we're already in a climate to where, you know, this ridiculous stuff is going on. But you know, let kids live, man. You know, let them do what they want to do. I mean, come on, people.
Yeah, we
It's
can, yeah, so
crazy.
we can do two things at once, right? We can still be upset at the crazies out there and still love everybody else. That's cool, right? I mean,
My
that's what
thing
it
is,
is.
they kids,
Yeah, that's what it
innocence.
is.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm sure Savannah and I almost call her Safari again. No disrespect, to Savannah. Savannah's a beautiful black lady. I don't want
But
no
you
like.
know she don't play.
I
You
don't
know.
want no smoke.
Yeah,
I just stumble. I'm Jamaican.
yeah.
Stumble over words when I'm
I
trying to
mean,
speak proper English. Gosh.
yeah,
But you know she don't play about hers.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know she like this. She got two in the front, two in the back. She like I'm watching you.
People need to
The
chill, bro.
picture was
Like,
the
where's
little
she at?
sister. Did y'all see the picture with the little sister when they took the little sister picture?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I
I
think they
love
look
the.
cute.
There was a bunch. Hey, you know what was crazy to me? Like, I know they rich people and all, but they gotta have a photo shoot for your prom. I mean, I saw the
Everybody's
media
having
out
a
there.
photo
Everybody
shoot for their
does though.
prom.
Nah, not
Maybe not to
we need
that
a photo
magnitude,
shoot.
Not to
but
the yeah.
These
they're
people had
doing it on
media,
their
yeah.
level.
These people had media. I saw choppers, because I was watching it on social media. Choppers, people with their cameras snapping pictures from the air. I'm like, this
Hey,
this is
they
what
doing
it is
they
to
doing
be
it for the status that they at.
yeah, and that's what I'm about to say. This is what
The
it
people
is.
that we know, you
LeBron
know, they
James'
go rent their
children.
little car. They take their pictures in front of their car and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Man,
we
my
there's
little
We
LeBron
different
James come and
levels.
date my
ain't
little
there yet.
raggedy
Yeah,
LeBron James.
Listen,
Y'all heard me
not
yet.
that's
not yet.
right.
We not there yet.
That's right. Good
Cause
I
I
luck.
went, I,
know.
Yeah.
I went to prom in a cab, man. Stop it.
Did you really?
And the cab looked good. It was the Lincoln Town back in, back then when they
Hey, but for his excuse, it's New York City. Every
Oh yeah.
come on, acting like that was something like 1 in a million. Everybody was doing that.
You take
But
dollar cab to prom or something?
I
Yeah,
Listen,
mean, I
man.
ain't had no
everybody.
fancy car when I went to prom either. Not my
I mean,
prom.
me neither.
I
I
was
went
in
in
a
a
regular car.
Mustang. I went in a Mustang Cobra.
you know that our society of people, I think we worry about the wrong things.
Right.
Exactly.
We worrying about
Facts.
we wishing death on Kevin Samuels when I ain't see nobody. I don't see a bunch of sisters on social media wishing death on the Buffalo shooter.
That's true.
Yeah, ain't that something though?
Yeah,
I
I don't
mean,
see
somebody who actually did something wrong to somebody physically,
yeah,
harm people, kill people.
Yep.
But
I don't
I
see the
think
uproar there.
death. I think
Yep.
death for him
It's
will be
it's it.
too easy. Like I
Uh,
want
Yes.
oh
him.
no, I don't know.
To,
I want him to no. I want
I
him to live
want him to sit
a
there
long,
and
miserable life in
rot
jail.
and just
But
rot till he get
but
old and just cripple up and like shrink like a
A
raisin.
long, miserable life in
I don't know,
jail.
man, because they say life is everything. So if he alive, isn't we kind of rewarding this fool?
yeah,
No,
Not
it's
if you put him in the block with
suffering.
the brothers.
listen, and
I want him to
I
suffer.
feel like he's I mean, to be alive, he's going to be rewarded. I mean, I don't, he's. I mean, even if you lock somebody up for 23 hours a day, you're still
Why
living
not big
good.
up yourself, brother?
You
Oh, God.
know, you're still living good because you're still eating, you're still showering, you're still
And he's protected if he's locked for 23
yeah,
hours a
True.
day.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But that's still death is too quick. It's too. I want you to. I understand that
Hey,
you saying that
But the
if I knew for
mentality,
sure,
take a
if I knew for
shower,
sure,
but
go ahead.
I want him to grow old in there. I want him to grow. He's gonna.
I want to grow old too, whether I'm in jail or not.
I want him to get too
Nah,
old,
don't put me in jail. I
like
ain't
wish he was
I mean,
like.
I'd much rather not be in jail growing old.
I'd
But if
rather be
I have
not be
to,
in jail.
But listen,
But I
guys.
just want him to be like 100, 103. Be like, I'm still alive in here, and I want him. Yes, I
Hey.
want you because I want you to remember.
Y'all see that Netflix show Lucifer?
yeah.
If I had a connection with him and I could talk to him ahead of time and I could set it up, then I would say, yes, send him there. If I knew he was going to get taken care of properly, please send him.
No.
Send him
To me,
early.
death is too easy. It's too quick. It's like, oh, you got killed and that's it. No, I want you to rot. I want you
Put
to
him on
rot.
death row.
Yeah, rot.
No,
I
because
mean,
he
I
got
mean,
he got
make
a
it crazy.
but listen,
They didn't get death. Do they have the death penalty there?
They
I'm
still
not
do
sure.
have the death. Wait,
Not
what?
in
I
New
mean,
York,
not
no,
every
no.
state.
No,
It
not in. I
depends
don't
on
think
the
in New
yeah.
York. Does New York
Yeah.
have
Well,
the
if he
death?
get fed, he's supposed to be getting federal, and federal's got
Federal is yeah.
yeah. So he's supposed to be getting a federal charge because it's a hate crime.
Mm-hmm.
So he should be at
Eligible.
a high standard for getting his brain shocked out.
I had a question though for you guys. So we know, factually speaking, that we saw this man. People saw this man. It's on camera. He live streamed it. It's known that it's him. They found his 180-page screed or whatever he was, going on about what he wanted to do, all his messages and everything. Do we have to go to a trial? I mean, that's what I try to understand. Why do I always have to say, if we saw you do it, what are we trying to prove after that?
I mean,
we saw you do it. What are we trying to prove after that? What's your defense?
There's a lot of times when I don't even see it, when I don't think some of these dudes need to go to trial.
Yeah, like what's your defense though? What's your defense? Oh, I didn't kill enough people.
I wasn't.
I'm trying to find out.
Well, we see.
You don't hear his family member blaming it on COVID.
Oh my God!
It was.
I know you lying.
It was COVID that meant. Yeah, it was.
It was the
his
COVID.
Cousin or son, his cousin
and his mom, or his cousin, his auntie.
He had COVID and it messed up his brain.
He was scared of COVID.
So it made him start hating black people.
Black people.
Yeah.
It's like taking medicine make you hate black people. So catching the COVID make you hate black people too. Because if so, I don't like none of y'all.
Sir, big up yourself.
Hi, sir.
We can tell you, but hey, we kind of believe you because we know you had something in that cup tonight.
I got the COVID cup.
Facts.
Whatever that cup, you got
a little extra white.
It's called. It's a long day. A little giddy. You got to just go with it. You got to go with it.
But back to the original conversation, man. I don't see nothing wrong with what the kid was doing. He took who he wanted to took on a date. I don't even care if there was a million sisters at the school and he chose to take the one white girl. That's his prerogative. He took who he wanted to take.
How we know she didn't push up on him and talk to him at the school and spit game to him?
Not even
and
that.
He was like, cool with it.
What that got to do with anybody?
No, I'm saying, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. It don't matter.
He didn't say, oh, I want to take this white girl because black girls, blah 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 blah.
Exactly. Word.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, people need to cut it out, man.
We need to have a real discussion about stuff like this, though. Because I have a friend that has two sons, and both of his sons date white girls. And, me being the so-called uncle, of course I asked why.
That's kind of curious, though.
Not in no like you shouldn't. I just want to know.
No. I mean, just
curious.
And
kind of curious.
Tell me he date who wants to date them. They say sisters don't pay him any attention. White girls pay them attention.
That's true in some circles. That's true sometimes.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I mean, what are they to do after that?
Sit out there and be lonely.
And again, and even in that situation, it's not not putting anyone down.
Exactly.
It's
He's just like, hey, he's like, hey,
I like who like me.
Exactly.
There you go. And that's what you should. Exactly. You should like who like you. I don't care where they're from.
They not putting nobody down. Like, oh, I like this person because they over there don't da. It's perfectly found. Now, if you start putting somebody down, then
we got a problem.
Got him.
Because it's summer now. We outside.
I mean, for me though, why do people get upset about that? Still, even so, because sitting there talking to a few people, even on their side of the family, and they had issues with it. Like, and I'm like, I mean, it's known why the kids date other people, because they say that other people won't give them a chance, so they dating people that's giving them a chance. So
who wouldn't do that?
You can't. Yeah.
I'd be confused.
Who among us wouldn't do that?
And then the fact that the people who are doing this are adults,
like full
That's
blown.
what's crazy.
And some of them can be our mama. Like some of them can be our mama. Like, why is you?
Go sit your lonely butt down somewhere.
Just because you ain't went to no prom don't mean you could be mad at little Bronny.
Right.
Little Bronny taking the chopper to prom. and Razor took you in a dollar cab.
Listen, man. I'm saying, man, that's it. I went in the
Hey,
cab,
Ray, tell
man.
me we had to pay for parking or gas.
Man, listen, I
You
was
saved
dropped.
money.
I
You
dropped
saved
off. I
money.
was dropped off, and I walked in
Hey,
like a G. I put my, walked in.
hey, oh man.
That's
Little
funny,
Bronny
man.
come out there with landing the chop on the front of the school. Man, what a life.
Yeah, that's a shame though that
What
adults
a life.
would be engaged in this kind of behavior.
No,
Exactly.
Meanwhile, they baby daddy.
Know what I mean? Ain't seen they kids. They kids ain't even
Well,
gonna have. He ain't even gonna be there to take a picture with them going to their prom.
They don't even know who their dad is.
Oh,
They don't even know who their dad is. They're gonna be mad. They're gonna grow up and be mad for nothing. Mad at somebody they don't even know. How they gonna do that?
Oh man.
Well,
Man, trying to find a new daddy.
check it.
You got daddy issues. How? You don't got
You don't
none.
even know the guy.
You don't know
Please
it.
tell me how.
Where is he?
Because they feel the emptiness inside.
I'm gonna tell you, I got rich people problem. How?
You ain't never been rich.
How?
I mean,
Now,
I
poor people problem. We can tell you about poor people problem.
I would love to have that problem.
We can tell you about struggle.
When they say like money doesn't buy everything, let me
let me try.
Let me find
Let
out.
me be the one to test.
Let me be the one
I want to test the theory.
Money can't buy love, but it sure can make you happy.
Hey, I saw old boy say that. It said money can't buy love. They say money can't buy love, but he's like, I'm close to it.
Hey, I think who said it was like Chris Rock that money can't buy happiness, but it's a damn good down payment.
Yeah.
It's a good substitute. It's a good substitute.
He said he don't know what he feeling, but if you don't know the difference, if this ain't love, it's close to it.
It's the closest thing you're
Gotta
gonna
be
find.
something like it, huh?
I mean,
If this is not love, I don't know what is.
Synonym to it.
all right, so let's see the hands of when I say hands, I mean your comment. I'm just saying hands. See the hands of those who think after 7 years of raising a child, you find out it's not your child. See the hands of those who think that leaving the child, that the father shouldn't walk out on the child, or it's cowardly for the father to walk out on the child.
I wouldn't pick that word. But
Bye bye. Adios, amigo. Adios, amigo.
No.
It's not the child's fault.
Ain't my fault either.
It's not.
Ain't my fault.
It's not.
But
But
that child could miss daddy because that child knew daddy. See that?
The person who is at fault is the person who lied about it, utterly and completely. But do you really want to be the person to damage another soul like that?
What about my soul?
But you're an adult. This is a child.
So because I'm an adult, I should take mental damage and issues for somebody else.
Emotional damage.
Yeah. I think it also
your soul could
depends
take
on
a
the age of the child too, because like at like 7, if it's it was from birth to 7 years old, like you all they got.
Big attachment.
Yeah, I think it's really a really super tough situation. And I understand that some people choose like they gotta cut all ties. I get it. But I just feel sad because dang, the child might be like feeling like, well, what did I do? And they don't understand, like they don't have the mental capacity to understand adult feelings at that point.
That's true.
I'm
sure their mom will tell them later.
Come on, let's go.
No,
I'm sure their mom will tell them
later.
later.
To her grave, and she gonna blame you and say you was a deadbeat.
Hey, look, when
then he gonna have to wait till he grow up, and then he gonna hit you up, and y'all gonna have that conversation that your mama a liar.
When ex junior see me with my new kids, the real juniors.
Come on, man.
I'm completely agree with Lola, that part, but
that's a big blow, especially to
it is. But adios, amigos.
So in hindsight, Lola, you're saying the man should just take the hit because he a man and he'll get over it.
I don't think you would ever get over something like that. I don't think that's something you can get over. But I just I'm more thinking about the
Lola
kid.
more
I don't
thinking
care
about the
about the
baby.
mama, but
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about the kid because that's like that's worse than being mad at the daddy that you didn't know. Having a daddy and it just being snatched away and you don't
Whoa,
understand
whoa,
why.
whoa, whoa! I wasn't the daddy,
You
so
was.
technically,
For
technically,
7 years you was.
technically, that ninja still don't know his daddy.
But
He
you the
not
only daddy that he did know.
he
He
ain't
was
blood.
wrong.
That's sad, man.
It's
That's
I
how my
understand, like I
feelings.
said, I understand what Lola's saying completely because I guess I don't know if it's the
The
mommy,
nurturing part of me.
the
Mhm.
nurturing, yeah, the nurturing part because it'll be hard, like for me to, like
But I don't.
that's a
But
Mommy's
child.
baby,
in
daddy's
reality,
maybe.
if the man does decide to cut all ties, he's not wrong.
Wrong. Nope, he's not. He's definitely not wrong because he was lied to.
Hmm.
He was
Hey,
lied to.
a lot of cases, they still want that man to take care of the kid and give
That's true
child
too, which
support
is
and
ridiculous to me.
I just don't. And then I guess I've never been in that situation, so I can't really say. But like, it's hard. Like, just even in life, when you love a person, you can't just like flip the
Turn
switch on.
off.
Yeah, I'm playing devil's advocate. Y'all should know how I feel about this
We
situation
already
right
know.
now.
We
Yeah.
But
don't.
uh, uh, judging somebody and throwing it in their face after they do what they supposed to do don't mean they're a coward and don't mean they ain't man enough. Or, I mean,
Right.
that's a
Yeah. But I
decision
wouldn't
you
say
No,
got to
that
make
either.
for
I don't know.
yourself.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
It's you. Like you have to be able to have that time to process your own feelings, because baby, that right there,
hey,
That is
that's
like
that's
I mean,
something
you can't turn
serious.
the love off, but if I can, go.
And that,
that's
and,
a blow. That's
and,
a blow.
and some people might know that is not
Oh,
because
they knew the whole
and-
time.
You know the
but
whole
some yeah, but some people might not want to find out. Like they
A
Oh
lot of
no, I'm
people be
talking about the
saying
lady.
that they
yeah,
wouldn't want to know. And
yeah,
I think that's selfish also because
yeah,
I
kids
think
should be
so.
able to have a choice to know if they want to know
yeah.
their real parent or not. Not
Yeah.
you trying to protect your soul from bad news.
And I always think like people like that should, like women, because we get pregnant. So that y'all should think that because God forbid something happened to that child, you end up in a house. They need blood. They need it, and like I
Ain't
think
nobody a match.
exactly like
Math ain't mathing.
exactly like I'm like, these women do not think about that at all. Like God forbid because what's that movie, John Q? Remember the little boy? He was healthy, everything, and he just dropped. He need a new heart.
Mhm.
Like
Yep.
women y'all don't watch movies. You don't watch movies.
And
Like
then
your
of course,
child can be.
they don't want to be like in the beginning, oh, it's a possibility of this, because they don't want to be going through their pregnancy by themselves. So then they
Yeah,
get
because they
selfish.
know. 'Cause if they run up on a player like once there's doubt, N word is out.
Out of here.
Well,
Call me when it's time for the test.
I'm about to be like Johnny Cochran in the courtroom. Once there's doubt, the N word is out.
Listen, I'm not there. I'm not walking.
That's a very sad
Listen,
situation.
It
Some women are
is.
just like horrible people. Like
I think
because this happens so often.
it does. And
but
then
what that
people
says,
don't
it's the
find out till
problem.
like they're older sometimes, like 23, 24, 25. All of a sudden they finding out. What's that court? I remember a paternity court. The man,
Turn the court. Yeah, they
yeah,
have 40,
they
50
was like
year
in
They
their
old.
were like
thirties.
37.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, you know what? At that point, for me, at that point, if I go that long and I didn't know, that's not going to change my relationship
But I still want to know what
But
I'm
yeah,
No, but
I
it would
still
still
want to
be
know.
hurtful.
Yeah, I'm gonna still be mad. I
I
might not
might
be.
not even be mad. 'Cause I'm too old now, but I still would want
Yeah,
to see if there's an opening because I can love two people. I can love the person that raised me as a parent and love the
Mhm.
person that is or want to learn
Want to
more
be,
about
yeah.
that person. So
Like, do you want
yeah.
to know?
But back to me playing devil's advocate. So y'all want a Playboy to show up, find out that this kid ain't his, and y'all want him to stick around, and while his heart is broken, just take it because I gotta look out for this little monster.
Not a monster.
You don't have to be in a relationship, and maybe you fall back and
Maybe
deal with your stuff, but just don't leave the baby out to dry.
Maybe I'm speaking also because I got 2 boys, and you do that to my child. Let's go, pack it up.
Marshall Garden, what's going on, man?
I'm like, pack it up. Let's go. Come on. No. You want to stay?
Yeah.
It's up to me. I will think it's up to the man. Some men will stay. They'll hurt, but they will stay. Some men be like, save my money. I'm out.
Get up out.
But it is hard because when you see a child broken like that, it is hard. But I wouldn't like that nobody to do that to my sons.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't like nobody to do that to my sons because and even there's grandmas that get attached. Like me, I think I'm gonna be one of those that get attached to the grandchild.
You can help her raise it, mom.
No.
It's the division that makes it so bad because men, stand up guys be raising other people's kids all the time, but it's because they get to choose it.
Yeah, I choose to do it.
Right. But when you're
don't make
me doing it, it changes to
don't make them do it. Let them choose.
Especially if you was making my life hell.
When you're trying to Cat Williams me, I'm in jail. And you remember that what it was that stuff with Cat Williams in jail, and she brought the baby to
the baby.
Like, nah, do you know this?
Now you know this baby looked like he came from the caucus.
Yeah, the
caucus.
Like, in fact, he kind of look like the security guard over there.
This your baby. It's my baby.
What you thinking, OG? I already feel like OG gonna be like, well, once you're on the mountain, you might as well stay.
No. No.
OG gonna stand up, man. He gonna step up to the plate, man.
my heart start beating.
No. I mean, I agree with Lola about leaving the kid out to dry, but at the same time, at the same token, it's gonna be hard from the man's perspective, from a trust, from the trust side. I mean, are we trusting her? Are we trusting? Like, is he gonna be able to trust her going forward? Like the next time she gets pregnant, like when she gets pregnant next time, like what's he gonna think, right? You know what I mean? So
trusting her or that line, baby.
Right. So
calling me daddy.
Don't got nothing to do with it.
Calling me daddy for 7 years.
He was lied to and deceived too.
Right. So
I was too.
So y'all
both mad
y'all
at
on
the
the
mama.
same island together.
So I'm just thinking though. So I mean, so realistically speaking, 7 years in a child's life, if she's not being spiteful, he should still be able to have a relationship with the child whilst not staying with her. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to stay with her, but still be able to have a relationship with that child. Because I mean, it's like it's his basically. It just happened, she brought it out now because if she didn't, he'd have still been there for the rest of the time. So I'm saying, don't necessarily, like you said, leave the child out there stranded like that and run off. But I don't think they're necessarily going to stay together because, again, it's trust factor. I mean, you wait 7 years, why you just didn't say that at the outset, at the beginning, like my peeps say,
And she just gave the best. She gave that jacket to the best candidate.
Look,
and not actually.
That's a custom right there. 7 years.
Be like, eeny, meeny, miny. Okay, so he likes to run around, but I know definitely him is going. But that other one, but he gonna stay because he likes kids and he works hard.
Women do that.
Hey,
how much money?
You know what it is?
So pregnant.
And you can't call it's not a little white lie though, because women think y'all know that song.
That ain't no little
lie.
No,
that ain't little.
It's not a little white lie
at all. That's how crimes of passion come about.
There you go. We're not supporting violence.
Yeah, we don't support.
We don't support.
We don't support.
But in this case, we might understand.
we say get a fair trial. We'll say you deserve a fair trial.
In this case, we might understand.
We'll be a hung jury
Yeah,
because
but
we'll look out for you on a hung jury.
it's hard. Like
I ain't writing guilty on the paper.
everybody thinks of everybody will think of the baby. Like everybody will just think of the baby. Like how, like Jesus. Oh, I cannot even. I
But
can't.
the man too, because that
And the
will
man,
that
like,
will F you
especially
up, for
exactly,
lack of better
especially a
words.
man that's been there, and you know his baby. You know how you have those a lot of men that love their kids and take them everywhere, and you know, and oh my Lord Jesus, and then to find out that's
No,
not
that
true.
that
And
that
what
that's
if it's a man that have his it's like his daughter? If it's a girl, you know how men are with the little girl with their baby
What if it's your
girls,
junior?
and if
Oh gosh, that'd
their
be even
first
worse.
son, their
Your
first
name's on the
son.
birth certificate, and they call you Junior, and you call him Junior.
Their first son.
Ooh,
Like, can you imagine? This is my son, Junior.
that's a
And then
lot of
they're like,
hurt.
it's not
A
your
whole lot of
son.
hurt.
That's gonna be everything goes in the.
I think that'll break somebody, man. The wrong
yeah,
person.
no, I
breaks the
mean,
wrong person,
that'll break anybody,
That'll break the
man.
wrong
You
Yes,
know,
it will.
we got to put ourselves. Everybody has to put themselves in a situation like mothers. You know, they wouldn't want their son in that situation. So
No.
don't put other people in that
But these
And
situation.
then
ladies
you
don't.
have
These
the
ladies
whole
don't think about
family.
that.
What if
They
the
don't. They think about themselves and
and
that's it.
what if
Exactly.
grandma,
Not
like
even the baby.
the
Maybe
moms of
anything.
the dad, she's attached to uncles. You think a whole you breaking the hearts of families too. If the man, the grandma, the aunts, the cousin, the baby became the little favorite
I
cousin. You
mean,
know, because
he destroying a whole bunch of people. Just
yes,
with that
you know,
one,
big
with that one.
families sometimes everybody grow, but then a baby come like, oh, the little baby of the family, you know, and
Yeah.
Hey,
you
guess
just
what? Too.
break
Hey,
all of
hey,
that.
hey, Cherie, she gonna say, I didn't lie about him. I just didn't say anything.
And that's when you gotta get your sister,
No.
your sister.
I wasn't sure. I was there. I wasn't sure, but I figured it was yours because we messed around more times than I messed with the other guy, and then
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah, you sound just like how they be trying to
Yep,
explain it.
and
Too.
that's
Right?
why
Bad math. That's
I
some bad
adhere
math right
to
there.
the Johnny Cochran method. When I'm in doubt, a ninja is out.
Man.
If it don't fit, he's not legit.
Exactly.
No, that's crazy, man.
That is like you breaking up a whole family.
Monica Collins, big up yourself. She said, "El no to the no 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 no."
Period.
That's a whole lot of no's.
So,
Period.
Whole lot of no's.
yeah, man.
Period.
But I think about this, man. You know, like I said before, you know, me personally, it's hard for you to turn off love to somebody. In my personal opinion, if I can, I'm bouncing. But because I know the way I love my child, and I don't know how that can be reversed.
It's not a switch.
So yeah, so that's what leads me to say what I'm saying. But if somebody else come into the picture and the dude decide that he's not going to do that, you can't judge that dude because technically you're not supposed to stay around and stick around to take care of somebody else. You got your own responsibility.
Yeah.
And people always say, "What about the baby? What about the baby? What about the person that has to go through the mental anguish of sticking around?" We keep acting like other human beings don't have I don't have feelings. I'm just supposed to take what somebody give me just because what? Little Johnny gonna be, oh, well, there's a lot of little Johnnies that don't know their daddy. He won't be the first or the last. I hate to be mean, but
and
Hi, Tunde.
On there.
Oh gosh.
but you know what? What if you know you grow up and you're old and then you find out that you only have one child and you find out this one seed that you have is not yours.
still the
And
same.
You know that you know how hurt and that might
I
send
mean,
the
you're
man
gonna
to
be
the
hurt
grave.
whether they old or not.
Yeah,
Exactly.
either way, it's gonna
Whether
hurt.
you
Like
old,
hell.
young,
But at that if it's a grown, you raised a man, are you gonna then walk away? You
I
can't
mean,
walk away.
I doubt it
if you
because
have
the-
the ability to do
it's too
something,
late.
you have
Can't
a lot
walk
of
away.
people that'll do that. I know guys that
Yeah.
have done that. I've
That's
known a
crazy.
few guys that have been in that situation.
That's
and they walk
insane.
away.
But you
And I also
can't
know
say it's
guys
right
that
or
stay.
wrong. Yeah, you
Well,
can't
not
say.
stay
But
with the girl,
either
but
way,
they stayed in the kid's life.
either way,
Yeah,
it's not wrong. It's
yeah.
just It's a choice.
I mean, it's a choice, but man,
it's
blood don't make you family. I mean,
Right.
that's a
Yeah, but I get to choose who I want to
you
be
get
my
to choose.
family.
Yeah.
I'm
Exactly. Yeah.
choosing
Yeah.
outside of my blood,
Oh, for
and I'm
sure, for sure.
Like
choosing not to. I'm
choose who
choosing
I
not
want to
to
be.
take care of
Yes.
somebody else's
Yeah,
responsibility.
Sure.
you
But no, I'm
because
saying I'm saying a grown person. Though. I mean, you done at that point. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, after he
everybody's
old,
settled.
you can walk away. Then you don't send him to college. You don't give him, or you better go
Y'all
fix
can
your
be
will
friends.
now.
Y'all can be friends.
Yeah, I mean,
Bro.
Yeah, hopefully his daddy got got stuff he can leave for him.
oh,
It
man.
sounds messed up, but it happens a lot.
I mean,
man.
every side of the coin is possible. Every
Yeah.
side of the coin
I
is
mean,
possible.
if I could leave, I would leave. To be honest
Yeah.
with you, I'm not playing. If I raise, I just realized that raising a kid to a certain age, that the love that you have for that kid is hard for me to turn it off. But if I can switch it off, you gonna raise that little bastard by yourself.
Sean,
Not the by. Oh,
where's the words here?
I mean, the little junior by yourself. Yeah. Nah, but for real, why should I have to take on responsibility for your mistakes? And
true.
then you have people that'll call me a coward or tell me, "Oh, you're just not man enough." What
And
man
that's
enough
the
can I do
thing,
with
the
me
people-
taking care of
That's
somebody
the
else?
thing
Those
that I
are the
don't.
people who
Yeah.
don't. They've never seen this in real life. Those are the people that read about it or they saw it on TV or something, but they've never seen the real effects of how
Yeah.
a man has to deal with that.
or they might have some skeleton in the closet.
and you never know until you get there. I mean, we
Right.
always say,
Exactly.
we always say what we would do in that situation, but truth
You
of the
never
matter
know
is,
until you're
you
in
don't
it.
know until you get there. None of us know until we get there.
Exactly.
I mean, we can say facts right now. Oh, you don't know until you get there. You just don't know.
You
I
don't.
mean, I'm going to tell y'all to speak for yourself.
Listen, that's like saying if somebody's shooting you, also you gonna say right now, I will go jump in front of a bullet. You don't know until you get there.
I'm
don't
never
know.
going to jump in front of a bullet. I
I'm
know
not
that for a
jumping
fact.
in front of a bullet.
That was
I
not
know
a good
that for a
analogy.
fact.
That was not.
I mean, some people think like that they would do it to the end to
I
defend
know a
people.
lot of people that say that.
they would.
I see a dude attacking the supermarket with an AR. I had an old friend that said that.
Yeah,
said
that he was
because
absolutely
just
going to defend
talking.
it. Yeah, he would
wouldn't
defend it.
N-word wouldn't even defend himself if he getting punched in the face by somebody, much less people.
But he said that.
A dude with an AR.
People would think that. People would actually think
Yeah,
that.
those are those people. I'm fully aware of what I'm going to do in life. I feel like I can't turn love off, so I wouldn't walk out. But if I can, I'm out. I'm not raising. If I can turn off that love for that kid, I'm gone. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm raising somebody else's kid for them. I don't. And nobody's gonna guilt me into making me feel like that was something that's honorable. That's not honorable. That's in fact that's insane. I'm talking utterly stupidness right now to be trying to convince people that they should raise somebody else's kid because they got tricked into doing it. It's just because I realized that I got a kid, and if it turn around that it ain't gonna be my kid, I don't know how I could turn off the love for that kid right now.
Right.
I just don't know how that's possible to do that.
Yeah. That's rough, man. That's
It
rough.
is.
That's just rough.
So
That's hard to think
can't
about,
say
actually.
I'ma
That's
be
hard
out.
to think about.
When I was younger, I would say, yeah, I'll be out because I ain't had no kid. So I could easily say I'm be out. Now I got a kid, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and say I love this kid so much, but now I don't love you no more.
Yeah, that's some messed up. That'll hurt anybody. Man.
That's some assassin behavior.
Yeah,
Y'all women should be ashamed of yourselves.
That's cold.
They out here doing it.
It's just
Yes,
just
they
like
are.
it's just
Every
like
day.
it's just like a man find out his girl name is their kid after their ex or something, man. And
That happens a lot.
What was that? Wait a minute. What was that?
Seen that article? You saw that article on social media.
Yeah.
Yo.
Hey, I think I know somebody that probably gonna do that here real soon too.
We're gonna do a name change, guys. We're gonna go do a name
This is a
change.
Lifetime movie y'all talking about.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna say no.
Name the baby after.
I'm just
So when you guys are out, they
I don't
say,
mean
who's
that
the kid
like
named after?
necessary.
But the man, most of the time, the man don't even know it. Unless she slip up or somebody slip up, and
Or like if he knew who the ex was.
Be like,
man.
why
the point is, you might have heard her talking about Eric for the last 6 years y'all been
Why
together.
is his name Lil E?
Yeah, all of a sudden you want to name him
You
Eric.
didn't call him Little E.
I call him Lil E.
Ericina, Aronica.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, why all the children start with the letter E?
Yeah,
Everybody is an E.
But Sweet Pisces, big up yourself.
Big up yourself.
Kids are innocent.
Kids are innocent, but the N word that ain't the daddy, he innocent too.
Free him. Free him.
Free me and go find your baby daddy.
Free him. Free him.
Free my N-word. Free my N-word, Lil E.
Free me.
Free Lil E.
Free Lil E.
I'm telling you right now.
Free Big E.
If I came home and she could be like, bam, I'm sorry, but he's really not yours, but we love you. And I could be like, peace. I would do it.
What you gonna say? Both of y'all go to hell.
Yeah. What?
Chucking up the deuces.
I want the judge to let me get back my money.
No.
You better hope we don't slap you on child support and keep you on it. You better hope we don't keep you on it.
I always wanted, Razor. I always wanted that Lambo truck.
Listen, man.
Razor, I always wanted that Lambo truck.
Listen, man. Them payments high, man. That's a down payment.
This Lambo truck right now.
You better hope he don't say, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna need you to stay on until you're 18." Till the kid's 18.
Say what he want to say, but I won't be staying nowhere. If I listen, man.
And I ain't doing no adopting either. Nope. So he's just as responsible.
Imagine if it was reversed, like if guys were the ones that had the babies and that happened to a woman,
she would bounce.
Oh man, no, she
would bounce
out.
Everybody
period, Lola.
Hey,
period.
Everybody would be
die.
When you got a dude that go out and have on his girl,
the baby and him,
and she makes which she have all right to do, because I think that's one of the worst things you could do to a woman, by the way. I go out there and having a kid on her. But she done move all type of emotional barriers, have you feeling all type of way, just drain everything. Yo, I know dudes that have done that, and they relation, she's still there, but she ain't there.
She ain't. I was about to say exactly that.
So it's kind of like,
It take a special woman to do that though.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I couldn't do that to a girl. I couldn't do that to my lady.
I can't be that man.
That ain't even. That ain't even player. I can't even. How I go home with that. Boy, that's a rough. Boy.
How do you break that news? How do you break that news?
Like this, I'll still be sitting like this.
We got to check her. Make sure there's no. There's no.
I ain't telling her while I'm at the crib.
You gonna call her?
You gonna send her a text?
I'm gonna send her on a vacation. Move all my stuff out. Move out of state. And then when she come back all happy, thinking she about to come home to a lavish night of boom boom action, call her and be like, "Babe, man, I done messed up. What happened? Why is all your clothes out of the closet, girl?
You gonna leave her a Dear Joanne letter?"
Yeah, girl. I'm over here with my other baby mama and our future kid, because I'm trying to live. I'm trying to live to raise these babies too.
I'm trying to live to see tomorrow.
Blame it on the goose, man.
She be like, fool. Okay. She be like, fool, you ain't turned your tracking off.
You seen that?
I'm on my way.
She talking about find my friend.
Yeah, look, hey, we gotta pack. We gotta leave now. Nope.
Where are we going?
You better pack.
Don't ask no questions. Just pack right now.
Pack.
Hey, she'll send a text and hit that notification thing, make the noise, bing, 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 bing. She's on the way.
But in a relationship, moving on from that, in a relationship, hey, everybody out there, please hit like, share on your social media platform, keep the comments and things going. Marshall Garden, we see the little E and Marshall Garden got the little E going on up here.
What did he say? Take a little E.
Yeah, save little E.
Same little E.
Free little E daddy. But in the long run, do y'all feel Ella, big up yourself, Miss Ella.
Ella,
Ella.
welcome,
Um,
welcome.
in the long run, do y'all feel like a baby can save a relationship? There,
Nope.
there seem to be a lot of people out there that believe that this
They
this
do. They
thing
dumb too.
happens. And
Understand.
but before I turn it over to you guys, I just want to say that it's a sad situation to put kids in a tumultuous, tumultuous situation where it's toxic. It's already rough enough for kids that's already in it, and now for you to bring a child into that situation, I think is irresponsible for anybody. Just because you may want to have a kid, or just because you think that this can keep y'all together, I think that's very irresponsible of anybody to do that to a child. To bring a child into a toxic situation like that, you're growing up to basically be like what they see.
Yeah.
So now you guys, what do you guys think? I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I just want to get that out there first, but I'm gonna play white devil's advocate. So what do you guys think?
You want
It's
to
a no
know?
for me.
It's a no. No. No.
If
It's never
anything, it makes it worse. If anything, it really makes
Yes.
things worse because if the lady wanted the baby and the man didn't, then he hating her because she having the baby that he didn't want and they already had their stuff messed up. If he wanted the baby and he, did his stuff this one, got her knocked up and she didn't want the baby, then she mad at him. She hating life, hating her pregnancy, might hate the baby, and it's a bad situation for everybody.
They both
So,
gonna be
what
miserable.
about this scenario though? What if they both was saying, let's do it? What if they both say, let's have the baby? But the baby came and it still didn't fix because the problem wasn't the baby in the first place. So,
It's never a baby. The problem
so
is never a baby. It's
Nope.
babies don't do nothing for a relationship. A baby don't have nothing to
I
do with
think
a
it might make it
relationship.
a little worse when
It'll
Yeah.
yeah, because okay, say y'all thought, okay, if we have this baby, it's gonna bring us closer together, blah blah, freaking blah lies. Okay, y'all have this baby, and it's
Not
something
lies.
happens and get up in the middle of the night. The other person gonna be mad.
That's
It's
a passion
no,
right there.
it's never
Put
gonna
up
be
Lies.
with what she
something.
said.
Very,
It
very,
was
she's very
Lies.
passionate, Lola. You let them know. You
Ah.
tell them.
She pulled that roll off there with conviction a while ago.
I'm serious. It's like you would end up resenting the other person. Both of y'all might end up resenting each other. If y'all already got issues, y'all need to fix the issues before y'all bring another life into the issues.
Because it's
having a
gonna make
baby
the
is,
relationship worse.
yeah.
He's gonna be mad at you. He's gonna resent the baby, and then you're gonna be mad at him. The baby gonna look just like him because you mad at him. And that's usually what happens. And then the baby, it is gonna make everything worse.
Why you look like your daddy so much?
Oh,
That part.
Be mad.
Every
Every
time you
time I
cry, you
look,
run to your mama. Every time you always want your mama.
And if the baby do anything, why you crying so much? Getting on my damn nerves.
just like your daddy.
hey, they got a saying, man, or a song that goes say something like this: "Pit me now, old man again."
Only steam fish. Only steam fish. That's it.
Listen, that is good
Only
one.
steam fish will do it.
I don't think I don't think having a kid have ever helped that person.
Never.
Yeah.
I think it might be a temporarily hold because you might want to experience the life of family, but after the kid is born and everybody start getting back to their natural what they call form of life, or their natural getting back into their natural habitat, the natural swing of life, everything just goes back to what it was before.
Once
Yeah,
the
yeah.
baby body's
Ain't
gone,
got
she out there
somebody else
again.
to take care
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Somebody
if you're not committed to fixing a relationship, then you shouldn't do it. Even if
Exactly.
you get it, you say you want to do it. If you're not committed and the sole purpose you think that a baby's going to bring you back together, then I think that's going to be a temporarily fix.
Or they
if
wait
that,
till when the child
yeah.
turns 18 or out of the house in college, then they get a divorce. Like, stop.
Yeah, I mean that's way too far in it. I'm thinking more like after after 2 3 years, if you're not committed to making that change, then it's going to go sour.
I
If
don't understand
it's
why you
not,
think that.
yeah, it's not going to work out. If you're both committed to it, then it could work. But if not, and you think that this sole purpose of a baby is going to just make y'all be together, then no, it's going to fall apart.
Mm-hmm. You're
And
right.
then some men are they will tell you in your face, you think that's gonna keep me here? You think that baby gonna keep me here? Yeah, I can raise my child, but I'm still not gonna be with you. They have those out there too.
And then in their
That
head, they
still
be like,
leave.
"Oh, he just saying that."
And he just saying that he just
Yeah,
here
he
right
just
now.
saying
But when
what
he see
he
that
mean.
baby ain't born, he
Yes,
gonna be with me.
here she goes. So there's still a chance? No, no, there's not.
Delusion. No.
No,
No.
can't take no for an answer
I don't understand who came up with that.
with that
Oh,
idea.
when I'm gonna get pregnant and we're gonna be together
I mean,
The
because
genius
because
I mean,
back in the
it's that
day.
I
The
hear it a
genius from back
lot.
in the
I
day.
I hear it a lot though. I
but
do hear it a lot where a lot of people.
you know what it does is it holds simps for a while. Those that like
Is it
guys that are
Sims or Captain?
easily like both,
Both.
you know. Because you have a certain scenario where you do know that you do have these guys that'll try to stay to form a family, and then once they realize that it's still not working like it was, they'll bounce. Or the
Mhm.
lady, or
Mhm.
and even at times both people will make a decision to do it. Because I've seen that too. Both people come in and say, "Man, I think we should have a kid," but like Razor said, not addressing
But
the
I'm thinking,
fact of
if you're
relationship.
not already pregnant,
Not
why you
getting
gonna
ready
plan?
rid of the
Why you gonna
issue.
plan to go have a kid if you're not already pregnant? That doesn't make a lot of sense. That seems like kind of out there, right? You say,
Shay,
okay,
Shay, pick up yourself.
like if your
Yeah.
relationship is not great already, why are you gonna plan to go have a child? Like if you
Because
if you're pregnant, I see you saying, well, let's try to make it work.
they thinking that the kid is gonna
Gonna
fix
bring them closer together,
the
right?
They think
problem that
that's
you
gonna
have.
flip the
Yeah,
switch. Ain't no switches.
No. If the foundation is not there, it's not gonna happen.
I just fit the switch.
Flip, flip.
I'm gone.
It's not. I don't like. I said I don't understand what like you. And then you bringing a baby to a miserable place because
Yeah.
both of y'all miserable. Y'all mad. He mad. You mad because you thought he was gonna make you happy and everything was gonna be fine with the baby. Come to find out he's not. He's still doing the same thing that he was doing before. Probably worse because now he at the bar talking about, man, I gotta go. Now I gotta go home to the baby now. First, I had to go home to
Mad as
her.
I don't know what.
Now I gotta
Yeah.
go home. Can I get another shot, please?
Now
Just two.
he resents everybody.
Yep.
Exactly. Now he mad at
Can't
the
stand
whole
the
world.
babies, baby mama, her sister, brother. The whole.
You you
Can't
you
stand the
you
whole
you
house.
you be that miserable chief or something in the military that want to keep
Don't never
everybody.
go home. Yep.
Yeah, don't never want to go home and keep the hope.
Because
Always
they
at the
wives,
bar.
because they wives ugly.
Always
Like
at the bar.
hey Razor, like I ain't just met what's that place called again? Like I ain't just met a little young hot thing from Flippin' McCoy's. I'm
You
trying to
listen.
check my kid.
Oh, they did. Oh.
You know, because people got me at work all day talk about we're not leaving till we get all the sorties out. Oh, the
Yeah,
sorties out.
like
Stupid.
listen.
I got plans.
Listen, man. I'm trying to live a life, man. Just
You know what I
because
mean?
yours ain't right, don't mean you got to mess mine up. Shoot.
But yeah, man, I feel like the older I get, the more I dislike irresponsible people, irresponsible stuff. Like even my friends doing it, friends and family doing it. Like it irks me even worse when I see my friends and family do it. Do it just anything irresponsible. It don't necessarily have to be about this baby situation, but just anything that's deemed irresponsible. It just I don't know if y'all are like that too, but it just bothered me to see people do like irresponsible stuff that like what's the reason for you doing this? You know, you're making a decision, especially when they're making a decision that can harm other people. It
I
just
don't
it just ticked me off a little bit, but I guess that's my pet peeve at the moment.
it gets on my nerves when you're doing something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why are you doing that? Let my friend. Well, they know my mouth already.
Hey, I got a question for y'all, ladies. Britt, big up yourself. Uh,
Rick,
comment section.
Right.
I want y'all to let me know too. So your son comes home, have a baby with a young lady. You find out a few years later the baby ain't his. Your son is still a teenager. Are you forcing your teenage son to stick around because little E needs a daddy? Or are you telling your son that his life is worth much more than him being trapped in a situation where he should be taking care of a kid that ain't his? He can go on and do great stuff. What are you doing?
Look, he'll be fatherless. Look, he'll be fatherless.
Now you get real close to the mic.
yeah, yeah.
You be following us.
Because,
You said he a
because
teenager, right?
it flipped. It
Yeah, you're
flipped.
A
teenager.
He's
teenager.
a child too. He ain't
And
grown.
therefore little E will be
He's
fatherless.
slipping somewhere.
Y'all know. Like I said, I got 2 boys.
I got two of them. Little E will be fatherless. Little E, I'm sorry. You're fatherless.
Sorry, honey.
Look, hey, Sweet Pisces says
You
she
have to
ain't
miss this
forcing
one,
him,
Lil E.
but she'll still be grandma. And that's all I'm saying. You can still raise him if you want to. But,
I'm
if
not.
I can turn that switch off.
But I wouldn't for it has to be he makes the decision.
I tell
me.
tell Big E better
I'll
step
have
up
to
next time.
talk. We'll have to talk and see what he wants because that attachment, but
Mothers is not telling their kids
no,
to
no.
stay. They
Not
are telling them
he's
to
a child
give.
too.
Hey,
Fraser.
that's a double standard for real. Lil
He's
E
a
deserved to have
child.
Lil E deserved to have a daddy.
No, Lil E, your
He's
fatherless. Big
he's
E,
not
roll
an
out.
adult.
Big E, roll out.
Little
Big
E
E, roll out.
deserved to have a daddy, Lola.
No,
He do. He do. He do.
But
All
just
kids
not
not your,
this
deserve
one.
to have a daddy.
just not your baby.
Not
But
not my baby.
child
No.
that's still a child,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
But then sometimes kids be, they be having their own strong will, and might be like, oh no, it's my baby anyway. I love him. You
Until
don't
he
even know
finds
what
the
That
next.
love
happens too.
is.
Until
That
he
happens
finds
too.
the next.
not in Virginia, because I ain't paying child support for
You
I ain't even paying child
you
support
don't
for
even
your
know what love is.
Yeah, exactly. I ain't paying child support for my kid, so I definitely ain't gonna pay child support
No.
for a kid that ain't his that he want to take care of. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
out your mind. You better go live with them.
Exactly. No.
I'm
Pack
not
it
doing
up because we're moving on up. Come on.
Your days of being a father is over, Big E. Let's go.
Over. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, Virginia is
Come on,
for
we're going home. Let's
lovers.
go. We're going home. Let's go. Come on.
Not
They
this
run-
love. This grandma right here is gonna be like,
Attack these Lola.
I'm not forcing him, but I'm still grandma. I can see that. Nope, not forcing him to stick around for a kid that's not his. Ain't no way. Go live your life, E.
That's cold, man. That's some cold
Out
stuff,
there.
now
man.
E. Guys,
Get
nice
little
to know
E out
you.
there.
I can't.
Leave
I'm telling my
leave
child,
little
let's
E
go.
and dry.
Let's go.
Deuces, deuces, little E.
I'm taking a shot for E tonight, man.
Let's go.
Some men think like this too.
I don't know what enlighten us on that part. I don't know what that means.
A grown man could take care of little E, but not my young son. Nope.
Listen. I ain't encouraging nobody to take care of nobody else's kids. If you
That
can
ain't
do it,
yours.
yep. If you can do it, that's your choice. Like I said, I don't feel like I can hit a switch to turn off on loving my kid. So I don't see how I can kick him to the curb. But if I can,
You gonna flip
Listen, look, hey, Big E is 17, so therefore, little E can't be more than a few months old. So it's a good time to cut.
nah, that ain't true. These little brothers having kids when they 13, 14. You talking about?
Ooh, wee.
Jesus.
That's
Christ.
true.
But that's been happening in life. That ain't new.
A long time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's you.
That's not
I
new.
got homies. I got
Now,
homies that in they late 30s that are grandparents because they
Jesus.
kid repeating what they did.
Oh my
Bruh.
God.
I had
Wow.
a coworker that I used to work
Wow.
with. She had her first child at 15.
Oh yeah, that's what we're saying. Oh yeah,
And
that's
and,
what
and
we're
at
saying.
and
The
at
whole
30
relationship.
and at
Oh,
30 something, she have a grown kid.
hold up, let me address man hater, Sweet Pisces.
Whoa.
We were talking about the whole relationship in the whole, not just the women doing it. We're talking about that. We're talking about everybody, Sweet Pisces, man hater. Yeah, I don't know, man. I couldn't at this point in my life. I don't feel like I could, but I'm praying I can.
It's hard though because
Yes.
when even with your own child, you know how it feels like when you have like when you decide to have children and stuff, and you just love upon them. Oh, and so then you be like, "This not your baby. This not my what."
And look, and then I gotta show up on my mama over
Excuse
there.
me.
Then you gotta show up with your mama over there talk about this her grandbaby. I don't know that ninja.
Be like, "This my grandbaby. Look at his eyes."
Okay, look, let me set the scene, right? Okay. You going to your mama house to visit for whatever reason, and you go over there,
All of a
and
sudden,
then the baby that you found out want your baby, your mama got the baby over there. Oh, this my grandbaby.
you trying to, he raising his hand to you. Dad, get your man, get your little out of here, man. But daddy.
Dang, grandma.
That's cold.
Yeah. And that's a sad situation for anybody, yo.
And grandma be happy
You don't
too.
even want to go over your mama house no more because you know the baby that's not your baby that you thought was your baby.
Hey,
don't be there.
your mom would have to have
Some
an
grandmas be like, "This still my grandchild. I don't care what happens.
I would
This
have
still
to have
my
an issue.
grandchild."
I would have to have an issue with that though, because you know that's
You
that's
be
Going
like,
against-
I
going
am your
against-
son.
you're like reinforcing my mental anguish that I'm going through by bringing this child back around me just because you can't disconnect yourself from
All grandma gonna say is go get therapy.
She got to keep it separate. She can
from the
do it
mans
on
and
her
them
own
kids.
time.
Yeah, so when she had church introducing all the grandkids and they be like,
This is my grandbaby.
yeah,
Who baby is this?
Is
Huh?
this?
Huh?
Now you can't go back to church because everybody.
And look, your brothers and your sisters gonna hold all their kids tighter.
Meanwhile, you standing to the side like this.
He over there with that face like,
like short man.
Play with me if you want, mama. You're gonna be walking home from church today because I drove. You ain't that little bit.
Grandma got to feed that little baby, man. That little baby needs some food.
She gonna call you and tell you you need milk.
She gonna say, look, he need milk. He needs socks and shoes too.
Who you calling me telling me that for? Because that's my grandbaby. Yeah, that's your grandbaby.
that I'm not the pappy.
Mm-mm-mm.
It's hard though. It's real hard. Like I've seen some men go through that. They find out it's not their child, and the hurt. Oh Lord Jesus!
Hey, that's cool.
Okay, let me read this. Someone in my family continued to look out for the child until the biological father showed up at the birthday party and told him, "Thanks for all that you do," and he came empty-handed.
Look at God. Look at God. Won't he do it
for a human being?
He was not ready.
A birthday gift.
He didn't understand the assignment.
Look,
he missed the whole class.
See, God understands the assignment.
The whole semester.
God, no, won't he do it? Yes, he can. I bet he ain't went back after that.
God is good.
Yeah, all the time. All the time, God is good.
Yeah. Oh, wow. What would this ninja do?
He said, "Thanks for all that you do."
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I mean, but it's true. It happens.
Read this from
You notice the baby suddenly looks like a leprechaun.
Be like, I know he wasn't my dad. No, that
yeah, I knew he ain't look like me.
The face kind of
My
like
family don't even got that.
Hey, you ever been around people and they got a couple of kids and then one odd kid out of the bunch? You like, older you get, you start looking at, especially when you're around family. When you're around family and you start looking at everybody, you like
super side eye.
You gonna look like Uncle Johnny?
Yeah,
not like
you don't look like nobody over here.
Like him.
And you tell your one cousin that you know you and him think alike. So you like, bruh. Hey, all the Uncle Calvin kids light skin. How Janice, dark skin. And then you know your cousin like, bruh. Same thing out.
I
Yes,
won't say nothing, but you since you brought it
you
up.
have that
Hey,
one cousin
your
because I
grandmother
have
gonna
that
say-
cousin too.
Your grandmother gonna say, "Hey, let's go look at the family album. Somebody in there here. Let's look at the old album. Somebody in there."
Sean, is true because I have that one cousin. We be at certain part. We be like,
Looking at it like,
oh, we be picking up the phone like,
hey, cuz, what's up?
hey cousin, what?
Everybody know but you.
Oh,
Everybody know but
your
you.
kids getting so
Hey,
big.
you know what be happening? As you get adult, you start noticing things. Sometimes you may not accept it because you just don't want to accept it. But after a while, you start realizing that, and we black people, so we know we come in all shades and sizes.
Yeah.
But we gotta look like somebody in the family, man.
It skipped a generation,
So
couple
remember
generations.
when I was telling y'all,
Why
my
Uncle
mom-
Johnny look like the neighbor down the street?
on my mama's
Milkman.
side, I stick out like a, when I was
And then-
younger, I would stick out and I'm looking at everybody and nobody looked like me. And I used to be like, I don't understand and people, my sister used to be like, you sure that you belong here? I
was watching the skit where the dude was like, no wonder the old man down the street always used to stop me and give me money. He my grandfather. Always give me money to buy snacks and stuff. Talk about I'm a good little kid. He'd tell everybody else to get out of the yard. But
But not his grandson.
but not me. Yeah, he's like, I'm going walking through the yard, picking up stuff. He's just looking at me, smiling. And then everybody else got to get out the yard. Is he your daddy real father? Oh man. Hey, life is crazy, man. You got it, Gary.
Gary, what's good?
Harry.
Yeah, man. I would personally tell my kid or anybody that they should kick rocks and go. But if you can't, I don't have an issue with you not leaving. If you don't want to leave, and I don't have an issue with you leaving if you don't want to leave. I don't think you're not a man. I don't think it makes you weak. I don't think you're a coward. None of that stuff. You do whatever preserve your happiness and preserve your mentals. As you do that for yourself. You don't have to step up for somebody else's mistake.
Yep.
Also, in life right now, we don't need to be bringing kids in toxic relationships. The world is already as shagged up as it is already. We don't need to be bringing no life in a relationship that
It's falling apart.
I remember having somebody, a friend of the family, asking me how come he expected me to have more kids than I have, and I'm like, fool, I look like I don't like my money.
What gave him that? That idea. That's kind of weird, right? It's kind of weird though.
Kids cost a lot of money.
Exactly.
They sure do.
And I ain't about to go be dropping kids off from one mother to the other. I say this all the time. As my uncle said something to me that sticked with me, and I always say I'm not even sure if he even know that he taught me this lesson, because it was something that he was saying one day. He said it's easier for him to buy one loaf of bread and take it to the mother of his kid's house than to buy one loaf of bread and split it up to different houses. That's not going to work. I can't bring 3 slices of bread over to.
He'd be making sandwich bags, splitting them up.
If I got 3 kids with the same young lady, I can bring bread over there to her.
Divvying them up.
That's true. That's true, Sean.
Yeah, that's a good way to think about it.
So, I'm not about to be running around.
Because even loaf of bread is expensive right now.
You can stretch a gallon of milk in one house, but not in 3 or 4 houses.
You can't stretch it in 3 or 4 houses.
Can't stretch 3 or 4 houses. No, sir.
You can't imagine the social media era. You bring a glass of milk over there for your baby. What's she gonna do to you on social media?
Well, you gonna fry you.
Look at this N-word. Just bring this.
One glass of milk.
We need to go ahead and avoid them kind of situations, because
and that's the thing. People don't be doing that, man. People
they be Nick Cannon in it.
Yeah, but the thing is, Nick Cannon can afford to buy
he can buy a couple loaves of bread.
He can, but they still be doing it when they broke.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
They a
try to be
Walmart
like Nick.
breeder and they got 17 kids.
Nick can gas the jet up and fly it across. Nick can gas the G7, and the G7 can get from LA to New York in 3.5 hours, so he can see his kids all times a day if he chooses.
Meanwhile, the number 7 bus cannot even get you to where you need to be in 3 hours.
Look,
you have to transfer. You got to transfer
away from his kids, and he ain't seen them in 6 months.
and if you have 3 different kids, you can't get to all 3 of them.
Come on, you know.
Yeah, the number 7 bus to the number 8, and then you gotta walk.
By the time you see one, the day is over.
Yeah,
he's done. And he's tired.
And don't let the bus break down.
Oh Lord,
not that.
You're done.
Love your kids. Love everybody who you feel like you should love.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, man, as adults, we should be making better decisions for the kids that we bring in the earth.
Straight up, because little E could be in or out. Depends, you know.
Please, Lord.
He could be in or out. If it's 17-year-old had little E could be out. If it's an older man, he could be in.
With my homeboys, and we was going back and forth about this stuff about not having kids. Like, you need to start learning people's health history before you start having kids with them.
Oh yeah,
because you put
family health history.
Yeah. So we're talking about that, and my homeboy was like, "People don't do it," and I said, "Yeah, we know people don't do it. That's the problem. We need to start doing it.
Yeah,
you know, we need to start. For the most part, people don't even care. Half of the people don't even know what's going on with their partners. You know, they haven't. You know, people having kids with people that they only know for 2 or 3 months. Sometimes not. They only know them for a night, and they pregnant from this person.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
scale that back a little bit, because baby, they leaving the club to the after party to the house, and then the plan.
You know, like I say, a medical workup and a background check.
Hey, her plan B, the only plan B she taking is to look and make sure that you got enough money, or your status big enough so that she can pose me and my baby daddy. Demby. Oh boy.
Demby.
So, I don't know, man. So what y'all think about that, man? I think that we should take that a lot more serious.
Yes.
Y'all need to chill before y'all end up with a bunch of kids like me.
Lola, stop.
Lola push out a whole 2. Lola push out a whole 2, and she got a bunch of kids.
Hey,
a bunch of kids.
Sidebar, real quick. My cousin wanted me to say this on live. He wanted me and Sharp Man to stay off Lola next because we haters. I don't even know.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Cousin.
I don't even know what I did. You know,
a lot of times I say stuff and Lola running away.
You be talking to me, Short Man. You be looking me right in my eye when you say it too.
Hey, I'm pointing over here and she run across and pow.
You throw it in the air and she run underneath.
Exactly. She just running into everything.
I don't know why y'all be attacking me like that. I ain't even do nothing to y'all.
Read this from Ella.
Still doesn't fix the situation. That child is innocent. Y'all either gonna work with or without a child. Yep.
Yeah, you know.
Facts.
Them babies don't help nothing to do with nobody's grown ass relationship. Sorry, y'all.
It just flowed so well.
That was just a little bit of passion.
Very much passion.
Just a little bit.
Passion. Just a little bit.
Yeah, man, we got to, we got to close that out with saying, learn the people that you mess with first of all, too, man. You don't even know.
Learn
fix your own life before you decide to make another one.
Learn the people. Learn the people, because you will run into some things that you will regret.
This is not the 80s or the 70s or even the 90s. You got to really be careful today.
I see people, I have friends that people offer them to have kids. I've been in a situation where you're dealing with a female and she want to have kids, and you're like, no, we're not even
like that. Like that.
Yeah,
we how? This is, No.
I want to have your baby.
Now you know there's some out there like that. Just want to have a kid.
Man,
Yeah,
it
there are.
happens a lot. It happens a lot. I mean, I'm
That they
not
don't
even
care. They
playing.
just want to have a baby and that's it.
Yeah, because
It's so
you have
selfish.
people that feel like they reach a stage and age where they'll just settle and do. I'm not into the form of settling. If I don't, if, you know, I'm a criteria person, and not saying as in I feel like I'm better than people, which I am better than some people, but I'm just saying. You know, but I'm not just gonna have kids with anybody just because I'm at a certain stage, or just have kids with somebody that I really didn't want to have kids. I'm not gonna do that.
Yes.
I don't see the use for that. You know, I'd rather be even if I didn't have a kid, I'd rather be kidless than
Just make sure if you have one, it's not what I can.
Yeah, that's miserable. With an IQ. Wow.
Really? What is in the cup?
Yeah. Oh man.
Bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he definitely. Hold up. There you go.
Setting yourself up for the disaster. I can't even get it out. Ooh, I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay.
One day we gonna tell people why
I have
we
to have a
got this
militant
on.
woman. Oh wow.
Militant woman. Expunge on that a little bit more.
Yes, let me
Yeah,
see.
Marshall.
Yeah,
What
we
is a
want to know a little bit
militant?
more.
What is a
Are you
militant?
talking about Sister Soldier or something, Marshall?
What is a militant? I'm dying to know this, Mr. Woodham. What is a militant woman? I want to know, what is a militant woman?
Demby ain't answered the question. What's your thoughts, Demby?
Oh,
Can a baby save the relationship?
I mean, I don't know have y'all ever known of a situation where a baby have saved the relationship? I guess
Not name one.
I haven't found one yet.
I haven't. I haven't even heard of one either, to be honest.
I think, you know, all you do is
might save your life. You won't off each other, but that's about it.
All you do is complicate things for the kids.
Yes.
You know,
like sit your butts down somewhere.
As you find Weena. I don't even want to say that. I was about to say we're in a place where there's a lot of kids that's born with different parents, but that's been going on for years. This is nothing new. But we as a new generation of people should realize that this is stuff that we should stop doing. I mean,
break the cycle.
Yeah, I don't want half of my kids on the other side of town, or they run into each other at school and be like, "We got the same last name."
Yeah,
they call your daddy what? That's my daddy name too.
Your daddy Big E. Little E. For me, I'm Little E too.
I'm Little E1. I'm Little E2. And then somebody be like, "What? I'm Little E3. Where y'all from?" Crazy.
That's listen. I've experienced that before. My uncle, God rest his soul, got all the kids in the world. Went on a date. My mom was like, "You know that's your cousin, right?"
Wow. See, and that's the stuff that happens a lot of times, man. We don't get to know. You gotta vet the people that you dating. Not only that you dating, that you're gonna start to have kids with. You gotta vet them, because if you're not around, you want to make sure that you're putting your kids in the right hands of people that's gonna make sure that the best things happen for them. Because we be having acting like we gonna live forever. Go down the street and die tomorrow.
Exactly.
You know, but you want that support and women too. Women supposed to want to make sure that you're picking the right guy. That if something happened to you, that you know when you're gone, this fool is gonna be making sure that your kid is taken care of properly. He's also, when he move on, he gonna pick the right woman to put around your kid, because you know what's gonna happen after you gone, ladies. Yeah. Like I seen on social media again. There's two couples up there and they were talking and they was asking each other. She was like, I feel like if I was to pass away, I would want you to find somebody else and be happy. And he was like, "Oh, that's sweet of you." So she was like, "So you have anything you want to tell me?" He's like, "Nope."
Nope. That'll be me.
Yeah.
You selfish
I
son.
don't want you to do that.
Yeah, that's what he told her. He said, "I'm gonna need you to hold out. Just go ahead and hold out."
I feel him.
I was like,
I'm with him.
I was like, that's a ninja in my own mind. Let's go ahead and hold out. What you need somebody else for? Hold out. Hold out.
It's gonna be your turn in a little while.
Well, she can't go on to her second soulmate.
Hey, I'm about to hit her with one of them lines from Walking Dead. Wherever you go, I'll find you. Oh man.
Charmin.
I give up.
I can't.
Oh
Lord.
all the greatest hits, man. The greatest hits.
Oh, we.
One day we will
We're doing
tell.
top 10 hits tonight.
If she has twins,
One
I'll
day
say
down
I
the
like
line, we will
those.
say that.
He said I like those. like it was
Like it's like
a pair of sneakers.
really that, you know what? We shouldn't expect nothing else from them, B.
So if it's one, you usually gonna leave. But if you got twins, you cool.
You'll stay.
What a
Because
mindset.
Double trouble.
What a way to
he
think.
like those. He like those.
What Marshall saying here, Lola?
She doesn't even want a little E. She just wants me, and she just wants to be militant.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, now.
This whole line of thought.
Yes, sir.
Yo, Marshall, you want Marshall on one today? That Marshall is on one. That's what y'all need to talk to. Marshall. Marshall got the comments lit up.
Marshall got him on fire. Hey, Marshall got so much of them in here. I can't even get.
Oh man.
Listen.
But that's a. Anyway.
I don't think I can walk around here with a little E. What their name gotta be, Marshall.
Yo.
Gotta be little M.
Little
Poor little E boy. He getting a bad rap tonight.
Oh yeah, poor whoever kid named little E boy gonna be mad tomorrow.
Poor baby.
Sorry, boo.
Sorry.
I was making somebody said the name Eric. I made an analogy.
Yeah, I need to check and make sure none of my friends' kids name little E. Cause they gonna be like, bro, you always putting our life in your stuff.
Putting our business in the street.
Yeah, play. I was just talking. I ain't mean it.
Little E.
That's
None of my
crazy.
kids' initials are E, so I don't worry about it.
Eddie. You know, little Eddie.
Poor
Little
thing.
Eddie.
Poor baby.
Yeah,
Sorry
cousin
to
named
all
Eddie.
the little E's out there. We're not. It's just, somebody. It was easy.
That
It
was
was
the
just
name
easy.
that came up.
Yeah, it was easy. Little E.
Factor. So baby say no to babies can't save the relationship.
No, they
What
cannot.
about what do we feel could save a relationship? Counseling,
Compromise,
I
understanding.
think that first you got to work through your own issues by yourself, and
Do
then
that.
y'all can work through y'all issues
Do that.
together. And that's how you could do it if
Do
both
that.
people are equally willing to do the work.
so
To me, counseling can be effective as well.
you know how y'all be hating on me.
Who be here?
Y'all be hating on me about my boo.
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I'm not sure about
So I listened to my boo talk the other day. Man, put her up.
that. What was it given when she was talking?
She was given counseling. And I'm an advocate for counseling.
Therapy is
She's
good.
like-
Counseling is good.
She say a way to her heart is counseling. I'm like,
Here I am. You
It's me. It's me. I'm here.
I'm counseling.
He is counseling. He on your caliber. Get on his caliber. Yeah.
But
Yeah, you got to.
I really believe in not even just safe for relationship. I feel like counseling just for the mind and body, and
For
you don't even have to.
Yep.
know that you have a definite problem just for release to figure out what's going on with you. You need to talk to somebody. Don't have to be a professional. You just need somebody to
Yes.
have that release with
But
pause.
when you know you got the problem,
Somebody that'll listen.
Yes, just and the person is, sometimes you don't need the person saying nothing. You just need the person there to listen, just an ear, the ear, and you just let it out, just let it out.
You know, a lot of old school people don't believe in counseling. They believe in bottling the problem up until it turned into diabetes, high blood pressure, heart murmurs. They don't think you should go out there and you know, they don't believe, because especially in our culture, I know a lot of older Jamaicans don't, you tell them that you got mental issues, they say, boy, go sit on something else. They don't believe in that.
Boy,
Yeah,
they'll run you
they're
quick.
trying to hear that.
It's a shame though, because there's a lot of young people that have unalived themselves because of it.
I mean,
Because they get pushed away because they're going through something, or you know, or some parent might be like, "Get out my face with that stupidness."
that's a hard thing to break out of too, man. When you've been hearing it all your life, that's a hard thing to get over.
Check out the Freaky Friday episodes, Marshall.
Yeah, that's where Marshall belongs.
Yeah,
he belong in the Freaky Friday section.
You go when we finish here, Marshall. Go ahead and sign up to be a member. Jump on the in the playlist. Go up in the tab and jump in playlist and go to the Freaky Friday. In fact, Freaky Friday will be back next week.
Go check the swing video. Go check the swing video, Marshall.
We just got off vacation. Well, we just got off vacation and we ain't got everything back together yet for Freaky Friday. So, but Freaky Friday we'll be back next week. But we do have nice selection for you to go in the playlist and jump in the Freaky
And
Friday.
Marshall, no live demo yet, Marshall. No live demos, Marshall.
Yeah, we not. Yeah, we ain't, you know.
No.
We get kicked off YouTube. We try that.
For real. You get YouTube said that usually they'll send you a message, but this time they're gonna send somebody to the crib.
Excuse me.
Playboy, let me talk to you real quick.
Excuse me. Are you such and such? Yeah, come on.
I need to holler at you because you wild.
You know better. Yeah, come on now. You need to stop. Like y'all doing too much now.
Took it too far.
Took it too far. We was at the edge. We just jumped off. Just jumped.
Somebody pushed them.
Hey, who named your kids? Ladies and gentlemen, when you're having kids, who name your kids?
We did
Combo sometimes.
No. I stood there for 8 hours, 9 hours.
We all get a say. We all get a say.
All of us.
Apparently, Sharice saying no.
Yeah, Teresa, no.
She that's passion.
No.
Hey, apparently,
I got cut open. Okay.
apparently, my dad didn't have that decision either. Hey, man, you know, I suggest when you naming your kids nowadays to name your kids something sensible. I know we have Future and Malachi Boots or you know Bobby the Bim or name
Indigo Rose.
Monday.
Yeah, try to name your baby.
I love that name though.
Subvirant.
Me too.
But that's okay though. That's not
Subvirant or COVID.
Like
or,
Apple.
You know, all these things. You know, yeah.
What's the Goldisha? What's that Goldisha?
The baby name was whatever the name was. It was mistake spelled backwards.
Oh,
wow.
Mistake.
Yeah. See now, what's child supposed to do with that?
I don't even. You know, I was about to say it. I ain't even about because I think we all know who did that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad that we know who did that.
She writing it down.
We know it wasn't one of these.
No.
There's like Apple and stuff like that. But ours is, you know.
Yeah.
No, there'd be like Prescott.
I like that.
Yeah. Prescott Douglas, 2 last name.
Oh Lord. What about Gene P?
Yeah. Kendrick Lamar. Man, Ninja got 2 last names.
Hey.
Yeah, I know, but I was just it's both.
I'm not here for it.
You know, some men don't worry. Baby, like,
I'm here for whatever parents decide.
I'm not. It's easy to say that when you ain't getting tortured at school, and you ain't, you gotta go through a boot camp with your with your RDC making fun of your name the whole 12 weeks. You there.
Exactly. That's why you have to
Easy.
choose.
It's easy for you as a parent to say, "I'm gonna name you Bobbity because that's what I choose to do."
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's nice that you choose to do that. But what about me now? I gotta go through life rolling with the name that you gave me, because you decided to put 3 or 4
they mix
names
the
together.
mom name with the dad name and they mix it all up.
But a lot of these names, though, you could tell they were like young when they named these kids. You can tell they had them young at a young age. You can tell they had them at a young age. Some of these names. I mean,
it does destruction to the kids. Not only a lot of kids hate their name, but like Lola said, the mistake thing. And when certain
that can be
names
traumatizing.
Yeah, exactly.
When you go on applications, we acting like these people don't not understand that we have certain type of names, and they choose who they want to choose off of that.
They will flag that. They will put that to the side in the don't call pile. Do not call.
Yeah. I mean, I'm one to talk. I named my son after an African warrior. So. I mean,
African warrior.
When a white man go look at a piece of paper when he hired him for a job, he gonna be like, "Oh,
well, he can't say he came from Wakanda."
I came
came from Wakanda.
I don't understand. Like and then some people get mad because you pronounce it's pronounced. Well, how am I supposed to know?
My name was made fun of too, and I didn't like it.
I'm not your mother, your father, your grandmother. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Like it's pronounced.
You know what? Hey, kids are evil. Yo, kids.
Yes, they are.
Man, kids be in school destroy man,
yes, they are.
You ever been in school, right? Even though you wasn't a rich kid, right? And you see the kid that was poorer than you, and they wear certain things, and how these kids attack them. And that stuff was cruel.
Kids are mean, man. Straight up, kids are mean.
We need better systems in school to protect kids like that.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, though, these kids, they learned this from somewhere.
Oh
they're
yeah,
not making this up. They're not making this up. They're not making this up.
They learning from me. What you talking about? Me. I'm a parent.
They learn from the parent, exactly.
Yes.
So parents gotta look at themselves when these kids are at school saying stuff about other kids. They learn this from
one
somewhere.
time. I went to my kid's school, and there was a kid in the class that he was telling me that I was like, the kid was walking out with him. So I was like, "That's your friend?" He was like, "No one likes him." So I had to check him and be like, "Well, here's what's gonna happen. You see, if your teacher ever send me a message home and tell me that you are making fun of this kid, I'm gonna come back to school and embarrass you in front of everybody, and then they're gonna try treating you like him." My son was like, "I would never do that, Dad." I'm not stupid. I just want you to know. You got to put up barriers for kids, man. Kids,
especially now, like it's ruthless. Like the kids, kids are unaliving themselves.
Here's a good one for you. I'm looking at this thing. They have these band names. So somebody in France, I guess, named the kid Nutella, right? and the parents they thought the daughter, would emulate the sweetness and popularity of the chocolate spread, and the judge wasn't having it, so he said, "No, name the kid Ella."
That was a compromise.
It was a compromise. The judge was like, "No, you can't do that." That's crazy.
You're not gonna tell me how to name my kid now. We ain't going to the white man for white man to tell me what to name my kid is. I just go ahead and name what you want to name.
That's insane, though. That's insane. So he'll tell you can't name your kid whatever the name is, like it or not.
Oh, I don't know how.
I mean, and that's why you should know who you're dating, because you don't want to go and have kids with somebody that you can't compromise of because you want to name your kid something and they tell you nope.
I want to name.
And ultimately, you can't tell the mama what she gonna name her kid. The only thing you can
see,
tell her
it's not her kid. It's both you guys.
is that we can say that
sounds
all
good.
we want.
Technically, yes.
In the court,
Technically, yes.
in the eyes of the court, it's definitely her kids. You know,
The
it's
court
not supposed
sucks.
to be.
It's my
Yeah,
baby.
it's not supposed to be. But you know, when
That's
she
how it
goes to
be.
the hospital to
That's
have
how
that
it
kid,
be.
only thing you're eligible to do is sign your name as the father. She does everything else.
I'm cutting the cord. I'm helping her breathe. All of that.
Yeah, you can help her
I'm
do all of
coaching
that,
her.
but I'm
You
talking
ain't
about on that
coaching
document.
nobody.
I'm coaching her.
On
Put
that
me in,
document,
coach. Put
How
me
you
in.
coach your short man? How you do?
see, Sharp man,
Hold her
listen,
hand. Come on,
you
baby.
missing,
Breathe. You got to push.
you
Push,
missing
baby.
what I'm
Push.
saying. I'm
Push.
talking
Come
about
on.
the
Push.
document that you signed stating that you was the pappy.
Mm-hmm.
That's her document. You get a copy of it if you want one, but that's her document. That's how you know you ain't you ain't got equal shares in the kid.
You may not be the father either,
Just
huh?
give it to sign right here.
Yeah.
Sign right there. Right
That's
there.
her. You might
Your
you
name on the
you
dotted
can go
line.
get you
You
a
signing
copy
for
later
7
on.
years. You signing for 7 years. That's it.
Yeah, you might can go get you a copy later on if you need it.
This man said you signing for
For
7
7
years.
years.
Signing for 7 years. And next you know, look, he got to go.
Lanita, Lanetta Ridley, pick up yourself.
Hey, girl.
Yeah, man.
Mm.
I don't know, man.
Mm.
I'm not having kids with just anybody. I don't care. I
Mm.
don't care where I'm at in life. I don't care if unless it's Oprah or one of the Gates.
Miss Gates.
Yeah, Miss Gates or
Who
Mrs.
are you to say no to her?
Bowles. Who am I to question what they want to name their kids? Huh?
Yeah, check just ladies.
Yeah, you can name
check
a computer if you want to.
Computer Drive, yes, cause that's the. Your name is what? My name is Computer Drive. Okay, good. Yes.
Oh, you wanna name
That's
the backwards
beautiful.
of your name? So you want to name the baby Arpo? That's a beautiful name.
I'm not arguing with you.
I'm about to go to the bank, babe. See you later.
Yeah, ladies, and gentlemen, make sure you know who you having a baby with because it can be very detrimental later on in years. You know, I read it. What was I forgot where I was. I think I was in TikTok world. The girl was saying, the girl said that her son has to be because he's is it psychopath? Psycho. I think it's like you know when
Psychosis.
yes, and the dad never told her because he was on medication, so he
Mm.
always kept it.
Oh, so he
Or under
hallucinates
wraps.
stuff. That's
Mm.
that's rough.
Yes, it is. I just remember that story, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And
Can you
she was
imagine that though? Like your mind hallucinates stuff, bro. You thinking stuff happened that doesn't happen. Stuff is
like, exactly, and she
You
was
have
so.
you can't control it. There's nothing that you can do
There's
unless you
nothing.
just take the medicine.
Yep.
Like she have to keep up with medicine, and she has to make it's like a schedule that she have to make sure. School, she got to be on top of the school. Like, can you imagine the life that she has to because he's young, so she have to be on top of everything.
I don't know what's going on with Marshall and Fortnite, boy, but
I think he hates Fortnite. He didn't mention Fortnite about 5
I think
times.
he got not a good relationship
Something
with
about
Fortnite.
Fortnite that he do not like.
for real, I don't know what Fortnite did, but boy,
I don't know what Fortnite did to you, but
Fortnite ain't giving love to you there. I'll tell you that.
Like it's giving issues.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait.
he do not something wrong with Fortnite because he don't like it.
I don't like that.
No, he don't like Fortnite.
It's okay. I don't like it either.
I don't even know nothing about. I know somewhere, but I don't know. It don't make no sense to me. But hey, some kids love it.
Before we go, another shout out to the victims of the Buffalo
Yes.
slaughter by white supremacy.
Lessons.
That's just sad, man. You even think about it. These people got up Saturday morning, start making their plans for Sunday, cook dinner, and hang out with their family member, and some deranged white guy thinking that we're trying to out human them, decided that he's gonna come and eliminate as much as us as he can.
They should absolutely be alive, man. That's crazy. That's I can't even put it into proper words. I mean, how do you get up and just hate somebody because of the color of their skin? Somebody who's not even somebody's not even worried about you. Somebody's not even thinking about you in that way. Somebody who's not even carrying a grudge against you. And you just, slavery wasn't enough, and y'all don't want to be blamed for slavery, but you run around here and want to kill people. Make that make sense.
Makes sense.
Explain that one to me. You weren't responsible for slavery, but now you want to kill us and get rid of us. You want to ban books in school. You don't want to talk about race. You don't want to talk about anything, but you want to kill us. Yeah.
We ain't asked for this.
Exactly.
I mean, I understand that our melanin is just beautiful, because this complexion right here,
these
colors,
I don't know. I mean,
yeah, but
you're trying to get something, I guess. But
we be minding our own business.
Exactly.
We be chilling.
Like we want to be just left alone.
You know what I keep remembering? Dylan Ruth, what he told them, that the people were so nice to him in the church that he thought about not killing them. He's like, they were so nice, I thought about not killing them.
But yet you did anyway.
Stupid mother.
That part.
Yeah.
And they walk so calmly with them when they arrest them. So calmly, just walk. It's okay. He probably have mental issues.
That's what they always say. Every time they do something, they got issues.
But we don't have mental issues.
But
We
catch
don't
a
have.
little E in this car.
Just like we don't feel pain,
Catch a little E in this car with an air freshener hanging in his window, and all of a sudden they felt that their life was in danger.
They're in danger.
Yeah. Because he was gonna grab the little thing and throw it at them.
It was gonna make the world smell better.
Yes.
Right.
Crazy, man. I don't know.
Yeah, they need legislation though to kind of get this sorted out. At least the people know that something that's coming if you mess with us. I mean, it's just like open season. There's no ramification or repercussions. Yes. Arrest them. And funny thing is, they all seem to survive for some reason.
Yep.
That's the part I can't understand. Every last one of them, I haven't seen. Has any of them?
Nobody get shot. Nobody get.
You kill 30 people and you walk out. They walk up. Their face ain't even scratched up.
Yeah.
I mean, you ain't slam his head in the wall. You ain't wipe the floor with this.
Tussle him, just
a man could have a bad license plate on his car and you shoot him in the back of the head.
Yeah, Imagine.
Explain that to me.
Ain't hurt nobody. Sandra Bland, what she did? A turning signal, and she gone.
A little smoke. Didn't like her smoke from her.
Yeah.
Whatever, cigar, cigarette, whatever. So you arrested, put her in jail. Now she's dead.
Martin coming home. You was told to leave him alone. You still went and bother him, but you was defending yourself.
So you're gonna start a fight with me, but now you're defending yourself.
Little boy at the park, you screaming from your car, "Hey,
put the gun down!"
But the window is up.
What, 2 seconds and he's dead.
That's protocol type. No, it's not. So how you get to get away?
What you do it for?
How you screaming and the window is up? Put the gun down. Put the gun down.
The next guy jumping on top of the hood, shooting in the car. How many hundreds? How many times? I can't remember the number. 50.
Pop. Reload.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I do know one thing, that if this doesn't stop, they're gonna have a big issue on their hands.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they are. Somebody's gonna get tired.
The funny thing is, like I always say about the drug situation, it's only a problem when the tables turn. and I don't want it to turn on in this case. I don't want it to because it's gonna be ugly. I don't want it to. It'll be ugly. I do not want it to. I want them to just do what they have to do their jobs, man. Do what they have to do. Politicians, y'all care more about about being in office rather than working in the office.
Speaking of that, did y'all see the bill that they passed? That 2 Republicans that wrote the bill voted against their own bill.
Which one is that?
The bill that they just this bill that they was it this morning or yesterday evening? The same bill to combat white supremacy.
Come back, white supremacy. Yeah.
Yes. 2 Republicans helped wrote that bill, and those same.
But they said won't
voted against it.
So they were sponsors. They were sponsors. They were sponsors of the bill, but now they're gonna vote against it. That'll make that is
And then this, leave the people and they those so-called native whites in their country alone, because
native born.
Yeah,
because they can't claim to be natives.
I think it was a young lady said it perfectly when she said, "They lucky that we just want reparations. We don't want revenge." But it's surely it's getting to a point.
But they behave like that's what we want. They behave like, I mean, you run around killing people because of their color.
You gonna F around and find out,
right?
The problem is we're too forgiving.
And I heard the guy in Buffalo saying, "Well, if the guy that so the guy that died that was drove like a taxi or whatever, and he used to give rides to people that couldn't pay." A guy from the church was saying, if he was here, if he was alive, I think he would forgive him. And then he also said, we have to forgive. No, we don't.
Man,
that's the problem. That's what
our faces are swollen. We have no more cheeks to turn.
Yeah.
We don't have no more to turn.
Now, I used to be one that say that all the time. You should forgive the person because it's for you, not them. I don't care this time. I'm done.
You take my friend or my family. I'm not forgiving you.
I'm disgusted.
Nope. Don't got it.
I don't got it. All of Black people's faces are swollen. We don't have nowhere to turn no more. Our faces swollen, our eyes are swollen. We have nowhere to.
Only ones that's not are the ones pretending, like your boy in the Senate. What's his name? I don't like saying his name.
Oh, please don't say, because I know exactly who you're talking about.
The only ones that don't know is the one that's pretending.
That dirt bag of from North Carolina,
that coon.
You hear that dirt bag? Another one. This ran for had a primary couple nights ago in Pennsylvania. What's her name? Yeah,
she went marching with the Proud Boys.
Yeah, she's boy. I tell you what.
Her.
Yeah, she the one that take camping and she don't come back.
I'm wondering if they can't make that still happen.
You never know. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Alicia, big up yourself. Read that, Loli.
Buffalo just proves once again that the system is built as we say it is. Dude really videotaped his crimes and he was still put under investigation. What's investigation?
Hey, so that's what I was saying earlier, Chelsea. I was saying, are we having a trial? We know he did it. What are we doing with a trial? They need to tell him, just go ahead, say yes, and so we could take care of business with you. Sentence you to whatever. It's like you did it. We know you did it. You said you did it.
I think he should die the same way he killed them.
Yeah, I still like walking outside and stepping in a pile of crap. You gonna wipe your foot off, right? Because you step in a pile. I don't need to investigate and see if I stepped in. I see that I just stepped in a pile of crap.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, like, we see you. I mean, am I gonna sit there and watch a trial to bring evidence? No, we saw you.
They're gonna waste taxpayers.
We saw you. Exactly. We saw you.
Waste sensible people time.
Hey, that's the only thing I can't stand about the law.
But they can try to figure out a way to undo what he did. They're gonna try to figure out a way to say, "Oh, he's sick. He's this." No.
Guess what?
No.
He's the smartest sick person I know.
Right.
Because he can go recon the place, draw a map months before, go back, set up his computer, log on to his little sharing application, set up a thing, and set it up to live stream and invite people. That takes a lot of brain power.
Ain't
He's
nothing
not
wrong with
dumb.
it.
He's just a racist pig.
Right.
So my
Exactly.
homeboy just texted me and asked me who we talking about.
We ain't saying his name, but Buffalo
we
dude.
we talking about he talking about the
Wait, so Pennsylvania?
Dirty Tim Scott.
That man.
He's a senator from North Kakalaki.
Yeah, and we got to stop using the term sellout. He's just out.
He black, but he ain't black.
He's just out. We got to stop saying sellout. He's just out.
Yeah,
that's it.
I understand how I be wanting to look up, but I don't care to know, because like his wife can't be black. Because how you go home to, he must have been adopted by unblack people. Because how you go home to your mama, your sisters, and your brothers, your uncles, and your aunties, explain what you're doing against your own people to them.
But as a man in this world, and a black man, if you can't see, you have to be blind at this stage in time. Black man, black woman, if you can't see, you have to be blind. I get wanting to love everybody. I get that part.
No,
but you know the people out there that wish us ill. You know that they're out there. If you can't see that, you're blind. Seriously.
When he lost, I was never a real fan of Kamala, right? When I lost all the respect for her when she came on national TV and said, America is not racist.
Yeah, that to me that's disingenuous. Because I know she know better. I know she know better. But we have to tiptoe on this line. Some stuff these days you should be able to say. And the people that are with you, they're gonna understand. Because the people that ain't with you ain't gonna be with you anyway, regardless.
Right.
Yeah. So why you tiptoeing for them? Because that's what you tiptoeing for. Because we who support you, we want to hear you say it. Be loud and proud about it. You know the place is. You know what it is.
I mean, I'd love to see somebody run and put a Save Black People bill out there. So we be getting hit left and right.
Yeah. We may have to put together our own and get a petition and send it up there.
Because clearly,
that's an idea. That's a thought too. Somebody write that down.
George Floyd thing just sitting there collecting dust.
Yeah, we may have to put it together ourselves and send it up there. Send it around, petition, and send it up there because
ridiculous.
I mean, what's it gonna take for them to do something?
This is ridiculous.
Let me Google Black Hate Crime Bill and see if they're working on something that I missed. Let me go to the Congress website. Let me go to their website.
I'm sure even if they're working on something, it ain't gonna pass.
It ain't gonna pass. It ain't gonna pass.
We need 60 votes.
Yeah.
Boy.
Because I still don't understand why they don't treat Mansion and Cinema like they're hostile. I don't understand.
Well, they're hostile witnesses for sure.
They definitely should be treating them as hostiles because they should be using the Democrat money to bang him in every situation they can.
Yep.
Because that dude, the dude voted. The dude voted against everything
single thing
his so-called party trying to do. He vote against everything.
He should just change his affiliation and just hey, something, Joe?
That's what I've been saying.
Be real about it, man. Change your stuff and roll out, bro. You good.
Just go about your business.
You still cool, but you can't be cool over here no more.
Like, go about your business.
You're no longer invited.
Yeah, a lot of times these dudes run for these positions because they can't win as a Republican. Because the original Republican is gonna beat them out anyway.
Yeah.
So they can't win. So they'll run as Democrats when they're not really them. Like Cinema was a Republican, then she went independent. Now she done tried everything.
Right. All over the place.
Jumping around.
Jump around.
I said I call them political whores.
I mean, some people would say that old girl.
Long time out.
What's her name again? Short man, the law genius in Congress. She was a Republican at a point too, but I guess she came to her senses.
Oh, I need to talking about. How was her name?
And I'm not one to because I'm not really say I'm a party type of person still, but I vote for my best interest.
That's exactly what I'm saying. It's not necessarily that we're party people. It's the thing that you have to see where interests are aligned.
Yeah.
Right.
Who's gonna look out for you better than the other person?
Right.
Like
That's it.
I was in a store the other day and I heard people talking about, man, we should have kept Trump in because we wouldn't be in a recession. We wouldn't be in this problem now. And I said to him, I said, do you know where this problem started from?
Right. Do you know how we got here?
Yeah.
Well, people would be dead from the thing. If you would have kept him around any longer.
He said to me, no, man, when Trump got in office, he had this, and that. I said, could you know who was in office before him?
It was already set up. The table was set. He just messed it up. He came and did this to the table.
You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. Yeah. Exactly. Like Sweet Feisty said, exactly.
Get in where you fit in.
Oh, it was Elizabeth Warren, man.
Yep, that's her. Elizabeth
Warren. I was in my head, I'm like, it's got to be.
She was a Republican at one point, and she came to be a Democrat. She does her, you know. One thing I say about
she a real G though, man. She bona fide though.
She a real G. One thing I say about her is, we may have a lot of lipping for a lot of politicians, but she usually stand by what she say.
Oh, she stand by. She walk the walk.
Yeah, and she go out there, and even when she getting beat down, she's still out there standing up talking.
Hey, her and Bernie.
Yep, she was out there.
The realest.
I saw her on the news the other day pushing the hell out that
bill. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and while she was getting all this fight, she was, you know, her little voice, and she was still out there. We have to do something. I mean, what are we gonna do? Just sit here and act like we got to do something?
Yeah,
and she right. We gotta do something.
Yeah,
something.
She definitely is on one. She stay on it too.
Yeah, yeah, man. This I don't know. You know, in closing, leave Bronny James alone. Bronny James can go to prom who he want to go with.
Because he ain't worried about your broke anyway.
Exactly. You ain't in the gym shooting, and you ain't going to the prom in a chopper. So don't worry about
that.
You know, don't worry about what Bronny James and his date for the prom doing.
Miss Thomas said hello, everybody.
Tell the real OG we said what's up.
The real OG.
Yeah, man. You know, so shout out to those people and doing their thing. I don't know why we worry about stupid things like that anyway. But you know, hopefully Bronny James wake up in the morning, and I would hope that his parents can deflect some of that stuff from him, because them comments was harsh, bro.
Yeah, that's and adults too, man. You know, kids gonna do what they do.
Yeah,
but adults, why are you in kids' business?
Right.
Like seriously, for real. Why are you in kids' business? First of all,
who you went to your prom with? Nobody.
If y'all, I was in some of them shade room comments going back and forth. I don't even know these people. I'm up there defending Bronny James like he my nephew.
But people should have been, because that's crazy.
I was pissed. I'm like, yeah, what's wrong with y'all?
Going in on the kid?
Like, you know,
and people don't realize that he's big, you know, but he's 17. People don't realize he's 17.
He's a child.
He's 17. He's a child. Come on, man. You gotta do better than that, people. You have to do better than that.
Okay, let me not even.
Yeah. Choice worth some of these people.
If you want to take care of somebody else's kid, it's all on you.
Mm-hmm. Not my child.
I don't.
Little E, you may have love, you may not have love.
I don't think it's a wrong or a right.
I
think if a guy decided to stick around because love is there, I don't think he's a sucker. I don't think he's a loser. If he want to leave, I don't think he's a coward or he ain't man enough. I think that's his decision to make, or what he want to do. You know, and I understand.
He coming up with anything for real.
Yeah. They try to intimidate you or shame you into taking responsibility for something that you don't have to take responsibility.
You shouldn't shame.
Exactly.
And
like, come on, Bubba, come on, baby.
In the words of the greatest lawyer ever, which I kind of put these words. I made these words up, but you know, if there's a doubt, Playboy's out. You know? Let me know when the baby born, and I'll do my due diligence from across the road. But if we in a relationship and there is a doubt, my friend,
You'll give him the cheek swab, get a little DNA.
I'm out.
Bye-bye.
Let me know what happened 9 months from now. Yeah, man, and let's not have babies to save our relationship.
Exactly.
Please don't.
Yeah,
Doing the
it's
kid,
just
doing the kid a
Oh,
real injustice on that one.
Little E ain't getting no justice, and he ain't gonna
No
be able to play
justice.
Fortnite like Marshall says. Fortnite is
because he's, Fortnite is gonna be out the door.
And again, shout out to everybody that's on the live with us tonight. Shout out to everybody that came to join us. We really appreciate you guys coming up here with us, man. Listen to us babble on Tuesdays and Thursday nights.
Yes.
We appreciate that, man. Just to get some thoughts off of our head, just to, a lot of stuff be going on in the world, man. And I know that we don't make the most sense in the world, but I'm glad that you guys come and listen to just what we got to say sometimes. We appreciate
Just
it.
another perspective. That's all.
Gracias.
And thanks for everything that you guys have done for us with leaving. Let's before I do that, peace out. Mad love to all you guys out there that came to support
Right,
us.
people. Marshall Gordon, you was on one tonight, bro.
Buenas
Keep
noches.
it lit.
Sweet Pisces, Marshall, everybody
Ella.
comment, Ella,
Sweet Pisces.
everybody in the comment that we didn't see out
Danica
there.
Collins.
Big up on yourself too also. And don't forget, we got to send our condolences to these lovely black people who lost their life for no freaking reason because some moron took these people's life from them for no reason. Alicia.
Good night, Chelsea.
We almost got Alicia too. Alicia, big up yourself.
All right, Kerry, Serge, Tunde.
Boom.
Love you guys.
Good night, everybody.
Podcast, your boy Sean Peoples. I'm here with Cherie, Lolina, Short Mizzle. Mr. Razor was here. He gone, and we are out of here. Peace.
Bye.
Ooh.